Welcome to Site Reliability Engineering Crashcasts. I'm your host, Sheila, and today we're diving into a crucial topic for SREs, decision-making in uncertain situations. Joining me is our expert, Victor. Before we begin, listeners should have a basic understanding of SRE principles and common operational challenges in tech environments. Victor, are you ready to explore this topic?
Absolutely, Sheila. I'm excited to share insights on how experienced SREs navigate the complex world of decision-making, especially when the stakes are high and information is limited.
Great! Let's start with a quiz question for our listeners. In 2017, a major cloud service provider experienced a significant outage affecting a large portion of the internet. The incident was caused by a typo in a command during a routine maintenance task. Can you name the company and explain how this relates to our topic of SRE decision-making?
That's an excellent question, Sheila. Without giving away the answer, this incident highlights the importance of robust decision-making processes in SRE. It showcases how even small actions can have far-reaching consequences and why having frameworks for both preventive and reactive decision-making is crucial in our field.
Absolutely, Victor. Now let's start with the basics. Can you explain why decision-making is particularly challenging for SREs?
Certainly, Sheila. SREs often face situations where they need to make quick decisions that can impact the availability, performance, and reliability of critical systems. These decisions are challenging because they frequently involve incomplete information, time pressure, and potential trade-offs between different system attributes or business goals.
That makes sense. So, how do experienced SREs approach these challenges? Are there specific frameworks they use?
Great question. One popular framework is the OODA loop, which stands for Observe, Orient, Decide, and Act. This framework, originally developed for military strategy, is highly applicable to SRE. In the Observe phase, SREs gather all available data about the situation. During Orient, they analyze this data in the context of their experience and knowledge. The Decide phase involves choosing a course of action, and finally, in the Act phase, they implement their decision.
That's fascinating, Victor. Can you give us an example of how an SRE might use the OODA loop in a real-world scenario?
Sure, Sheila. Imagine an SRE notices a sudden spike in error rates. Observe. They quickly analyze logs and metrics to understand the possible causes. Orient. Based on this analysis, they decide to roll back a recent deployment. Decide. Finally, they execute the rollback and monitor the results. Act. This process can happen in minutes during a critical incident.
I see. So, the OODA loop helps structure the decision-making process. But what about situations where information is really limited?
Excellent point, Sheila. In such cases, SREs often rely on the principle of fail fast, fail safe. This approach involves making small, reversible decisions and closely monitoring their impact. It's similar to how doctors might start with a conservative treatment and adjust based on the patient's response.
That's a helpful analogy, Victor. It reminds me of another framework I've heard of, the DIKW pyramid. How does that fit into SRE decision-making?
Great connection, Sheila. The DIKW pyramid, which stands for Data, Information, Knowledge, and Wisdom, is indeed relevant to SRE decision-making. It's a framework that describes the hierarchy of understanding. At the base, we have raw data from our systems. As we move up, we transform this into meaningful information, then knowledge about our system's behavior, and finally wisdom to make informed decisions. In high-stakes situations, experienced SREs leverage this pyramid to quickly ascend from raw data to wise decisions.
That's really interesting. It seems like these frameworks help SREs structure their thinking, but are there any specific techniques for handling high-stakes decisions?
Absolutely, Sheila. One crucial technique is pre-mortem analysis. Before making a high-stakes decision, SREs imagine that their decision led to a disaster and work backward to identify potential pitfalls. This helps uncover blind spots and improve the decision-making process.
That's clever. It's like anticipating problems before they happen. Are there any other techniques you'd recommend?
Another powerful technique is leveraging blameless postmortems. While these typically happen after an incident, the insights gained from past postmortems can inform future decision-making. By fostering a culture of learning rather than blame, SREs can make better decisions based on collective experience.
That makes a lot of sense. It seems like there's a strong emphasis on learning and continuous improvement in SRE decision-making. How do tools like chaos engineering fit into this picture?
Great question, Sheila. Chaos engineering is a proactive approach where SREs intentionally introduce failures into their systems in a controlled manner. This helps teams practice decision-making in stressful situations and identify weaknesses in their systems and processes. It's like a fire drill for your infrastructure, improving both system resilience and team decision-making capabilities.
Wow, that's fascinating. Before we wrap up, let's reveal the answer to our quiz question. The company in question was Amazon Web Services, AWS, and the incident occurred on February 28, 2017. A typo in a command during a routine debugging task led to a massive outage affecting a significant portion of the internet. This incident highlights the importance of robust decision-making processes and safeguards in SRE practices.
Exactly, Sheila. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of why having strong frameworks and practices for decision-making is crucial in SRE.
Thank you, Victor, for sharing your expertise. To summarize the key points for our listeners, Point 1, SREs use frameworks like the OODA loop and DKW pyramid to structure their decision-making. Point 2, the fail-fast, fail-safe principle is crucial when dealing with limited information. Point 3, techniques like pre-mortem analysis and learning from blameless postmortems enhance decision-making. Point 4, chaos engineering helps teams practice and improve their decision-making skills. Remember, effective SRE decision-making is about combining these frameworks and techniques with experience and continuous learning.
Absolutely, Sheila. It's a complex topic, but mastering these skills is essential for any SRE looking to excel in high-pressure situations.
Thank you all for listening to Site Reliability Engineering Crashcasts. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and leave us a rating. Your support helps us continue providing valuable content for the SRE community. Until next time, keep learning and stay reliable.